Okay, so as you see here, we got an Xbox controller, and we masked off all the things that we don't want getting hydro dipped. So as you see, that's just the Xbox power button or whatever it is, the joysticks, some triggers, and now I'm going to prime it. We are using Universal Bonding Primer. I really don't know what it means, but sounds cool. We grabbed her. So we did that for, it can get the spray paint, and it's not just, it's like it's slippery. It could be slippery like shoes. We will be doing shoes later, and it could be like leather, and it's just not gonna like stick as much. And the primer helps the other spray paint that we will be dipping into the bucket to stick. And so that's what the primer is for. Now that I primed the controller, we're gonna let that wait, or we're gonna wait for it, and that's gonna take about 3 to 5 minutes. And while we're waiting for that, we have this little piece. It's this little piece of the controller that we took off, and we already primed, so it's ready to go. And now I'm gonna actual hydro dip this with red and fluorescent pink. So how you want to do it, use alternate the whatever color you want first into the water. So and you just keep going as much as you really want. There's not really a say. The more, I think, the better. Just gives it a cool little swirly thing. You just gotta pick where you think it's gonna catch the most paint, and you just gotta angle it in such a way and move all the excess. And there it is. Use let her dry. It usually takes the same as the primer, probably like 3 to 5 minutes. You just put in a dry spot and you wait. Okay, so everything's dry now, and we're gonna get to the controller, which it is right here. Look how it looks. I love how it like kind of cracked, so it looks pretty cool. Hopefully it comes out great. The colors I will be using for the hydro dip on this will be red and black. And there it is. Back to waiting.
All right, now that we've done the Xbox controller, we're going to start priming our shoes for hydro dipping. And we're gonna use the same primer we used before, and you can see it's all taped up, and we got the specific places we're gonna wanna hydro dip, and then that are gonna be primed so the paint can stick.
Okay.
So in between each of your hydro dipping sessions, you want to clean the tub and clean the water as much as you can. But so when the paint is in it, and after you've hydro dipped, it tends to make a film that sticks together well, so it makes cleaning pretty easy. So you just take like a paper towel, like I have, and you kind of just clean it along, and you can see how it's all kind of sticking together and wanting to follow the other paint. So when you got that, you pick it up and you can see that there's still some floating around, so I can go grab that. And just in here, you can take it and clean the sides of it. And then you got all the film that was on the top. So now that our primer has dried on our shoe, we can start spray painting the water and get ready for our hydro dipping. So for this shoe, we are going to use red, black, and fluorescent paint. So hopefully this turns out pretty cool. So same as what Christian did, you're gonna want to spray paint one, the next, then the last one. And for this one, we're doing 3, so this should be pretty fancy. So now that we've got the paint in the water, we're going to dip the shoe in the paint. Hopefully it turns out well. So you want to kind of go in at an angle so you get what you actually want painted. You're going to go in at it slow too. And there is our final product, almost, for our shoe. And now we just gotta let this dry. All right, now we're gonna be hydro dipping a phone case. As you can see, it's already been primed, so it's already white and it's already ready to be hydro dipped. So for this, we're going to be using red, light blue, and black. Now we can get the phone. And then the same with the shoe. I'm gonna wanna angle it down. And there's our phone case, and now we're just gonna let it dry. All right, now that our paint and water has dried, after a night of sitting, we're going to take off all our tape and look at our final product.
And now we're gonna be unveiling my pair.